Stepping away from something that is such a big part of your life, I think takes either a lot of heartache or a lot of confidence. And in that moment, it was a lot of heartache. I think I stepped away knowing that I'd given the sport everything. The sport didn't give me a lot back. My name is Lee Bevan Woodley, and I'm a Kija woman from the Kimberleys of Western Australia, and I work as a high-performance coach here at Netball Victoria. Initially, my love of netball first started way back in the Kimberleys, where my mum was one of the founding members of a netball association for my town. Netball came around and I instantly fell in love with it, the technicality, the strategy. So to get a better education, I knew that I would always have netball to fall back on, so I left for boarding school at 12 years old down to Perth, and I was there for 3 years. And netball kind of was my escape. Whenever I was a little bit lonely or felt a bit homesick, I could always go down to the courts and continue to strive for that high performance space as an athlete before a coach. When you're coming up against young girls who obviously are from the community, they can have this biased perception that they're rough, that they're aggressive out on court, and really these girls are most technical, strategic players there are. And there's been times on the sidelines where I've overheard as coaches that being told, oh, they're dirty players or they're physical or this and that. I guess if another player from another program was to say that, it definitely wouldn't be the same perception. I think it definitely does take a hit to my confidence. I think, again, just to have my support system that I have where they instill confidence in me, and I've just got to remember that, opening these doors is hard work, but remember why we're doing it and who we do it for. I think it starts with a conversation, like making the space open and allowing conversation to start. You want to know people for who they are, and I think we're so more than willing to share our culture. It's just about those wanting to know about it firstly. From my experience, having more of us in rooms together, so sometimes when these incidents have happened in the past, there is only one or two of us, and it's like 2 against, 30 people, so black voices need to speak for black decisions, and then there's got to be opportunities for them to sit in these spaces, in these areas, so that you've got coaches and players coming through that can see their own mob, because like we say as a community, all around Australia is to see. So we need to be able for our little ones coming up as players to see players that look like them. We need to see coaches that are wanting to step into that space to see coaches like them. Like, we need to be a little bit more of a push in that representation, because we're not seeing enough to actually believe that we can be enough.